Hi, I'm Hyunjin Choo from South Korea. Today, I'm going to introduce my special jelly, BANA. Here's the outline. First, what is a BANA? I think you can infer it from the previous slide. Leaves, bananas, and gummy bears. We will look at more preciously, then I will introduce the targeted markets and values. After that, I will create a ploy that includes metrics and personal profiles. What comes to your mind from the product's name, Banana Up? Banana or up? What does it mean to do? To introduce my product in one word, it is a must have jelly after the meals. Banana ups can be consumed to prevent food coma, especially after an excessive dinner. With so many tasks to do, have you ever been to sleep to concentrate? Or have you ever slept with your stomach full? I've been through this a lot. To prevent it, you can take it like a snack. The name banana up comes from a banana leaf. Bananas are tropical plants used for many years to treat diabetes, and bananas leaves are very rich in dietary fiber. In other words, banana leaves are very effective in lowering blood sugar. In addition to banana leaves, there is gelatin for jelly texture. Food additives for banana flavor, yellow food coloring, martito syrup, and waters. The reason for choosing the banana flavor is rather interesting, as it contains trusted source tryptophan, which increases blood sugar. According to Dr. Beckett, high insulin levels can make it easier for amino acid, such as tryptophan, to enter the brain. So, the higher your blood sugar level and tryptophan intake, the more sleepy you can feel. Bananas are one of the foods that is high in tryptophan. It also actively reflected the trend of zero sugar by using martito syrup instead of natural syrup. Banana has the potential to substitute for sweet bananas. Next, the overall prototype is as follows. First, the logo and the sticker label representing the nutritional content are made using sugar cane, which is easily detachable and biodegradable using water. Also, I used the friendly and lovely character as the mascot of Banana and set it apart from regular nutritional supplements and pills. I wanted to give the impression of a snack you wanted to eat rather than a mandatory nutritional supplement because you had to eat it. I use HDPE as a container, which is entirely environmental recyclable. These characteristics can prevent excessive waste of raw materials problems related to pipe production. In addition to describing the outer container, it is a prototype of the jelly. To be honest, I really love jelly. All the nutritional supplements I take are in jelly form, and I ate jelly when others were eating snacks or chocolate. So, I confidently came up with the jelly form. The containers of Banana are similar to those of other nutritional supplements. Jelly in regular plastic usually has a broad side that touches the floor, causing the jellies to scatter. However, in the case of jelly in the form of a container, it is stacked one by one. So, if the surface of the jelly is sticky, the jelly will stick together, being crushed by gravity. I applied Martito powder on the surface to prevent this and to make it easier to consume. I also wanted to create a texture that can be chewed for a long time to improve concentration. To implement a firmer texture, I used beef gelatin. Before packaging, I created a slogan that intuitively conveys the product's essential meaning. Wake up, BANA up. The label also includes stickers that emphasize eco-friendly composition and zero sugar. I composed this value proposition in two ways. The first is altruistic value. The environment is valuable as a resource because it contains and improves human life. Furthermore, environmentally conscious consumers consider the environment when purchasing a product or service. BANA provides altruistic value to consumers through eco-friendly containers and labels. The second is the value discovered through additional research. According to Harvard Business Review, there are 30 value elements divided into functional, emotional, life-changing, and social impact. Furthermore, the value of customers can vary depending on the industry. It is divided into 10 categories, such as smartphones and credit cards, among them, quality, sensory application, diversity, design, and therapeutics are the main factors in the food and beverage industry. BANA helps satisfy the therapeutic value of consumers through the clinical effectiveness of preventing food coma. From now on, I will explain the product viability of BANA up. Before analyzing the market, I thought about which market the BANA believes would fall into. I could think of the dietary nutritional supplements market or the jelly market. The first chart is the global dietary supplements market. In 2023, the size of this market reached 177 billion won in US money, of which tablets accounted for the largest share and Western style supplements were the fifth largest. The second chart is the gummy market in Australia. In 2023, the size of the jelly market in Australia was about 251 million won in US money, accounting for 2.58% of the global jelly market. Then, I felt that dietary nutritional supplements or gummy market was rather broad, so I narrowed it down further. I focused on the global dietary fiber gummy market and analyzed the expected market share of BANA Alps. According to the study, the Asia-Pacific dietary fiber jelly industry is expected to grow in sales at an annual average of 13.4% from 2022 to 2030. This is because consumer spending is shifting towards healthy products and perception changes are being made. Considering the growth in the dietary fiber nutritional supplement sector and Australia's gummy market share, Australia's dietary fiber gummy market share is likely to exceed 4% compared to the world's. Now, let's analyze the microenvironment using six components. In the demographic part, according to data from Worldometer, 86.3% of Australia's total population now lives in the city. The current population density of Australia in 2024 is 3.45 people per square kilometer. It is a 0.98% increase from 2023. In terms of economics, according to the World Bank, Australia's gross domestic product was worth 10,723.83 billion US dollars in 2023. Next, according to data from Statistics Australia, in July, An essential measure of underlying inflation called average inflation, the annual inflation rate fell to 3.5% from 3.8% in June. The next one is the technology part. Have you seen this new technology? It's a new scan as you go trolley. These scan and go cards are being tried at Uber's in Windsor. The high-tech system is supposed to save shoppers time and money. I think this will affect another consumer distribution channels as well. During the pandemic, college students were under a high level of stress than they were before the pandemic. Today, it is essential to understand the stressful experiences of college students. House price in some districts in Sydney, Australia has jumped more than 30% compared to last year. Even in the face of the real estate decline, real estate in the region did not stop rising. The same is true not only in Sydney but also in larger cities such as Melbourne and Brisbane. About social trends, I decided to search for health and wellness. According to the NNPAS, 47% of women and 34% of men use supplements, and supplement use was higher in the higher education and older age groups. Lastly, the Therapeutic Goods Administration regulates all vitamins and dietary supplements for quality and safety in Australia. This includes everyday items like vitamin tablets and sunscreen and products for severe conditions such as prescription medicine, vaccines, blood products, and surgical implements. Next up are the competitors. Royal jelly is one of the famous products to help control blood sugar. One study has suggested that royal jelly may be help manage blood sugar in people with type 2 diabetes. The second one is Nature's Ways Dietary Fiber. This brand is very famous not only in Australia but also all over the world. The last competitive product is specially hard caps of fiber supplements. A large intake of fiber can lower blood sugar and control blood pressure. Another study reduced sudden blood sugar increases in random controlled trials. Next, it's market segmentation. I segmented the market using a total of three factors. The demographic factor was divided into children, adults, and older people. In the geographic factor, central states and cities were chosen and divided into Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. The behavioral factor established three criteria: channel and price and some function. Before positioning, we need to pinpoint the target of the product. Here is the personal profile. Let me introduce Liz Webel. She is 23 years old and living in Sydney. She is now a student at the University of Sydney and working as a math tutor. She has a busy school life, dreaming of becoming a fund manager after graduating from the Department of Economics. She hopes that she will be able to focus on her hobbies after dinner, and she is looking for an accessible digest medicine because she does not take regular medicine well. Additionally, she stops by Woolies almost every day to buy snacks. This is positioning grid. In the perceptual position, the quality is inferior to that of larger companies such as Royal Jelly and Natural Waves, but it is more effective than food. So I choose this position. In addition, I judged the bar up has the highest accessibility in that it can be sold online and widely in supermarket and pharmacies. Next, why am I creating value for my selected market? The size of the global jelly supplement market is growing at an annual average of 7.16% from 2023 to 2023. Sydney is an essential area for school districts, so it can secure students who can become potential customers. In addition, Australia can maximize the accessibility of the BANA because the active distribution of supplements, including other markets. Okay, let's summarize the critical points that can predict success. First of all, the global dietary fiber jelly market is growing. Banana leaves, the main ingredient of banana, are rich in dietary fiber. And also there are some zero sugar trend and I can follow that. Finally, it means that people of all ages can consume it. Lastly, there are my metrics. Financial performance, including rebound growth, profit margins, and market share. Consumer feedback, and some brand awareness and engagement. Lastly, distribution and availability of retail presence and online markets. That's all for my presentation about BANA. Thank you for listening. These are my present represents. Thank you.